Good afternoon. Junk Journal January, organised by Meg Journals. I always put a link, so you probably know that already. Today's prompt is ombre. So, here we go. It's going to get messy. So I've just got a piece of paper here. I think it's cartridge paper. It's not terribly thick. So I'm not actually going to use the... I'm going to stick that on there, basically. Now, technique I love doing is the water smooshing. So I'm just going to cover this and then dry it, and I'll probably get a stencil or something to remove some of the colour. I don't know, we're just going to play. Anyway, I hope you're all right. Right, so let me just talk you through these. Sorry, I've got tea dye. These are distress inks. I've got wild honey and I've got orange marmalade. Now they all look very similar on the lids there. Let's see how we do. As I was saying, how are you all? Right. Well, we had our team meeting, or what was supposed to be a nice team lunch, and we just ended up quite boring actually. Myself and my colleagues had planned to go to a little, I think I told you, didn't I, a little local eatery, but then our manager turned up and she said, oh, we're going to have a proper team meeting because our so I'm just trying to find a baby wipe. I thought I had a wet one, a dry one rather, but no. Our top manager, if you like, he turned up and he had some stuff to pass on to us, news and what have you, and so we ended up quite boringly going across to an on-site restaurant-y type thing. It was horrible. It was I just ended up having a sandwich. So, you know, not quite as I thought it was going to be, but never mind. It was fine. No, I didn't get my fish and chips. I was very tempted to, but I didn't. So that was that, really. I left at 2 o'clock because we were owed a day in lieu because I worked at Christmas. So I just said to my manager, she was there, I said, do you mind if I take a couple of hours off my day in lieu that's owed? And she went, absolutely not, go for it. So I just came home early. So there's not a lot of difference in those colours, is there? That's interesting, actually. Right, so yeah, I love doing that. Are you even seeing it? Let me get you down a little bit. Not a lot of difference of colour. Right, let me dry this, and then I'm going to get a stencil and we're going to remove it. I'll be back with you very soon. Right, it's all dry. I added a bit more tea dye because that wasn't very strong there, and I'm loving that mottled effect I've got going on. It's pretty cool, huh? So I pulled out this little stencil. I was just trying to find the packaging, and I don't know where it is, but yeah, as you can see, they are, I can't remember the name of the flowers, but those flowers anyway, basically. So I've just got to remember that I suppose I want to try and get all three. So if we sort of go in the middle there. Right, okay. I don't know if this is going to work because it's kind of like second generation. Actually, you know, pulling the colour out. Might do, might not. We don't know till we try, do we? Might get a very subtle colour, not sure. So yeah, basically today was a little bit disappointing. I was expecting to have a nice meal that I didn't have to cook when I came home. I just ended up having a really boring sandwich, which was pretty horrible actually. It was supposed to be a BLT, and the bacon that they'd used was so fatty, it was horrible. Oh, so very disappointed. Never mind. Let's work over for the week. Hurrah. Are you even working? No. What a sausage. Right, okay. We could just do that. Yeah, it's not lifting at all. That's a shame. Okay. Well, I want some sort of pattern on there, so this isn't exactly ombre, but I think that's the darkest one. So we will. Is that going to work? I don't know. Let's try it. Right, can you just stay still, please? Going to lose the ombre effect-ish, but we might get some pretty flowers. Gosh, it's not showing at all. The only other alternative is a spray. This could all go wrong now. Sorry, I'm just scrubbing in my spray box here. I've got mustard seed. I'm just going to try and go super, super light with this. Oh. Yep, I've lost the ombre, but it might be alright. Makes me a nervous wreck when I pull stuff like that. Right. Just grab something to... Ooh, it's alive. So much ink on there. Yep, it's a disaster. Oh well. Oh. I've even lost the ombre now, haven't I? I'm just trying to think why that hasn't worked. Right, let me try again. I think what I need to do is put it on with a brush. And then, sorry, just get another bit of paper. If I put it on with a brush, and then it might be heavy enough. Right. We'll let that one dry. It won't go to waste, don't worry. Right, let's just pull out some. Right, let's try this again. Sorry guys, keeping you. Don't need a massive piece, you know, so I'm going to say orange marmalade next. I've got more of a... Might be better. I did wash all my brushes actually. I need to do it again though, because I can't remember who I watched, anyway, I watched somebody the other day and they said they actually put them in a bag, you know, in a delicates bag, in the washing machine. I thought I was going to do that, but I was really worried they would fall apart. So, obviously, you can do it. So, try not to come down heavy, first of all. Gosh, they are so alike. Those two, you can hardly tell the difference. It'll be fine. Right, let's try that blooming stencil again, which is still soaking wet. I love that mustard seed, but boy does it stain. Right, so So if we just sort of concentrate there, let's get a clean, wrung out baby wipe. Right, come on, you got to work this time, please. Try and keep my fingers off it because that'll lift the colour. No, don't move. Stay still. Oh, I got a picture of the cat sleeping in her rocking chair last night. I'll put it on the end. She was well away. She was curled up in a tiny little ball. I say her rocking chair. I do move it. I take all the blankets out when people come so they can sit down. Right, are you working this time? Oh, flipping heck, hardly at all. Maybe I got the wrong stencil. Let's try a different stencil. Oh, good grief. Right, hold on. Let's just do, oh, that's a bit boring, isn't it? Let's do circles. Right, if this doesn't work, then I'm giving up. And we'll just put it in like that because I can't cope anymore. Yeah, that's better. I just couldn't get a good, you know, because it's a very bitty stencil, I couldn't get a good rubbing session going on it, basically. That all sounded a bit wrong, but you know what I mean. Oh, even that's not wanting to come up, maybe. It's probably the paper. I didn't get mixed media paper, it's just cartridge paper, I think. Yeah, it's fluffing. Right, do you know what, that'll do, because I've got a little bit of a pattern going on there and I'm likely to go through the paper. It's not a very strong one. Right, there we are. Ombre bubbles. That's what we've gone with, okay. Right, let's get this out of here. We're nearly done, aren't we? How many have we got? What is this, 25? So it'll be 6 more. What number is that then? Sorry, bear with me. Oh no, it's 25 today, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only got... Oh, I'm going to get another bit of paper. I'm a piece of paper short, and I thought I'd got plenty. Interesting. So I'm just holding it up to the light, and I can see. Right, this is not brilliant, but do you know what? They don't all have to be masterpieces, Susan. Turn. That bit will definitely keep. That's a bit pants, isn't it, quite frankly? Never mind, we'll put a black border on it. It'll be fine. Where's my glue book? There it is. It's still slightly wet. It's probably not going to stick very well. Never mind. I think we're over this one now, aren't we? Oh, it's too big. Well, it kind of worked, but then it kind of didn't, and that's fine. We're allowed to have it, the old disaster. I seem to have quite a few, so, but never mind. I call it a learning process. I've learnt now that once they're wet and activated, they don't particularly want to come up off the paper. Could just be me. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's do the old. Oh, drop the thing. What's a disaster? Just for a laugh, I really want to do some contrast on there just to see what that looks like. Oh, pretty. Okay, that's it. It's out of my system now. Right, ombre. Let's get my little word. It's not the best example. It's fine. It's funny, isn't it? How some prompts really inspire you to really kind of go for it, and then others you're just like, meh, you know? And this is a meh. Ought to go in the middle there somewhere. Let's just do that because I like it. It looks pretty. I don't know why I feel I want to stick it there, because I think you'll come to that and you'll go, oh, what was this supposed to be then? Yeah, not brilliant, but that's fine. It's like I say, it's all about life being a learning curve, isn't it? Just really punch me owls once again. Oh, you are so irritating when you do that. It's probably saying we'll stop punching through gluey paper, then it'll be fine. I work fine when people don't do that to me. You're ever so low. I keep worried I'm going to bash you. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, it's not the spectacular example I thought it was going to be. I don't think I'll bother to put that one on Instagram. But there we are. It's in there. What's tomorrow? Translucent. Okay. Right. Yeah. No, I didn't do. Sorry, this is probably a really long video. Right, that's it. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye.